Guys, welcome to episode 7 of my Hardcore Iron Man series. My good friend Teletubby Kings, maybe you've heard of him, found this Dragon Impling for me. And I got 2 more Dragonstone amulets, no glories yet. 65 agility. The other best skill besides rune crafting is farming. So what I'm going to be doing now is camping at the Master Farmers and Drainer for a little bit while doing some herb runs to the Valley farming patch right here. Just so that it's pretty quick, just bounce back and forth. I can also log in during the day while I'm working. So this account, Hamguard, is insane because he's got Ivan Staff at level 27, and he's also an Iron Man, so he's never going to get out of this combat bracket. I lured this Dark Wizard in here to kill some of the lures, and it looks like it is going to work like a charm, hopefully. Yep, there we go, another bot down. I was getting absolutely destroyed by the Master Farmers. I don't think that 50 thieving was a good start to be doing that. So I came back to Fruit Cells, got myself to 55 thieving, and now I'm going to go to Ardone and steal from the Knights while also doing a couple farm runs. Yo, shout out to Broker for bringing his main over here to get some juicy mage XP while I feast off this money and thieving XP. If you don't know him already, which you probably all do, I'm going to link his YouTube down below. And here we are teaching a solo mission how to skill. He says he's a big skiller, but you know, we're teaching him the ropes over here. There's 60 thieving. We were also able to get our total cash stack up to about 430k. Playing at 2 willow trees, so that's 33 farming. We are 543 XP away. I'm probably going to go to Sorcerer's Garden to get 34, so that way I can do some tithe farming and boost that up pretty quickly. 34 farming. One of the requirements of doing tithe farm is getting 100% in Odysseus favor, and so right now we are just collecting we're going to be making fertilizer in order to get up to 45, then we're going to be doing the mess hall in order to quickly boost up to 100%. Alright, I have 600 fertilizer in my bank. Apparently you can just talk to this clerk and donate it right away. And that got us up to 75%. So I did a lot more than I needed to for mess hall, but I guess we just have to spend less time in the mess hall now. So after coming to the mess hall, we chefed up some spicy, savory pineapple pizza. We managed to get 67 cooking, and I believe after we get all of this last batch served to the people in need, we should hit 100%. Oh, nope, we need one more. The last pizza, I put so much love into that. There we go, 100%. With that, we just finished our first round of tithe farming. I think we deposit all 100 of these fruits in here. Got 9,000 XP from that, and that got us up to 38 farming. So that was 4 levels right off the first round, so that's pretty good. Not bad. It took me about half an hour to do it, but that was my first time ever doing it, so I only expected to go faster. Alright, round 2 done. We were, I think, a little bit quicker, maybe just as fast, but that gives us 40 farming. So probably going to take a break from there. 40 is a nice round number, and I'll probably just continuously grind it for with herbs, and then eventually I'll come back here so I can get the rewards from here, which would include the seed box and the herb sack. Yeah, fishing! Caught about 800 tuna and about 650 swordfish, so we're just going to bounce back and forth and cook this while watching football. Just finishing up the cooking grind. You can see we cooked about 1,400 fish. The only things that we were burning were swordfish, so we burned about 58 of them. But overall, this will give us a ton of food in order to help us with our thieving grind when it comes to Master Farmers if we go back to Artie. And also just nice to have for survivability when I start training combat up. Came back to Tithe Farm and got up to 250 points so that we can have points stored for the herb sack. We also got 51 farming off of that, and now all I need left in order to get the herb sack is to get my herb lore level up to 58, but at least that grind is over, and it was a nice couple early level farming games I could get out of the way. I found a guy that's trying to impersonate me over here. It's a little suspicious if you ask me. Just finishing up on cutting 1,000 oak logs. I'm going to go to the sawmill and turn all these into planks, and then we're going to get some construction XP and get our construction up a little bit. I just got done doing 1,035 oak logs into planks. Cost me about 300k, so we're kind of tight on cash right now. We're going to go turn all of this into some construction XP though. Hopefully it gets us up to at least 50. There's 50 construction, and we still have about 300 oak planks left. So after using up all 1,000 oak planks, we got to 51 construction, about 4.3k XP away, closing in on 930 total level. So I was doing a little bit more herby runs so I can get some more herblore levels banked and just get my hunter up a little bit. But Hamguard has been camping Fossil Island like no other, and it seems like everybody and their mother is getting either the Phoenix or the Tome. So we decided to come test our luck and see if we can have the same type of insane luck. Alright, we just got our first crate and nothing. Another crate. Oh, and we got the tome! Yes! I think my favorite part about this game mode and basically building this whole account is that I'm spending all of this time prepping for the late game when we all know as soon as I start training combat I'm just gonna die. Like 357 baby dragon bones and a tome of fires, a couple dragon daggers in the bank and stuff. It's all gonna be so useless when I just die as soon as I get to like combat like 20. Even though I already got the Tome of Fire, I decided to just round my fire making out to 75, so I did 2 games. And we got a little bit of nothing right there. Let's bank all that stuff real quick. And more nothing. Oh, we got some burnt pages though for our Tome of Fire that we're never going to use, and 3 Rainer Seeds. Decided to come to Draenor and get myself 60 woodcutting. That way we can go to the woodcutting guild, upgrade our steel axe to a rune axe, and I also think I'm going to eventually spend some time in the farming guild, thieving master farmers, trying to get some early farming contracts out of the way just so we can keep growing our seed. So that way we can start also growing more herbs to have our herblore banked. You know, it's kind of scary to think that the woodcutting guild has half of it in multi and the other half is single combat. It doesn't really make much sense to me, but regardless, this is going to be huge to get a rune axe rather than just our typical steel one, so I'm glad that we were able to get that upgrade. We're also able to have a quicker way for us to make planks with the sawmill operator being right here and the bank just being right over that way. So overall, if we ever need to make planks, we'll probably come back here in order to do it. Again, a little scary though that it's multi. Came back to the money pyramid, did about 7 or 8 laps to get 300k, almost up to 66 agility, but just wanted to make some extra money. Kirby, just to do a couple more runs. Just finished 400 of them so far. It's still not that bad. It has been a lot more heated as far as low level PKers go now, especially with Hamguard kind of on patrol all the time, and his Ivan Blast is pretty scary. But we need a couple more herbs because I really want to get it to where I can make super attack potions because I have a lot of Erts banked, and that'll just give us a ton more levels if I can just boost up a little bit more, so we're really on the lookout for some Heartlanders. This man gets a 99 hunter and still is on the hunter grind. Probably is going for 200 mil XP or some shit right now. Today is currently Sunday and I like to watch football all day, so I usually just AFK fish on Entrana because it's really safe over here, especially for my combat bracket since no one can really bring in any weapons. So that's a pretty big milestone. That's 70 cooking. Another huge milestone on the account, that is 68 fishing. That will allow us to go into the fishing guild where we get some added invisible bonus to fishing. So we'll probably go out there on a non-peak day. Again, Sundays are pretty packed with PKers, a lot of people off, and you know, especially now that Broker went down, I'm sure that you guys have saw the video of Solo Mission getting Broker. A lot of the hunters are trying to take out all of the skilling accounts, so you know, I'm just going to kind of lay low for a little bit. That is where I'm going to be ending the episode for today. I know that not really many goals were accomplished this episode, but I really wanted to push something out before Leagues came out because I don't know if I'm going to be filming it, but I'm definitely going to be playing it. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update of where I am on my hardcore. As you can see, I am mining Pure Essence to level up the best skill in the entire game, which is rune crafting. I believe I have about 1,000 pure essence banked right now, so expect a ton of rune crafting next episode. I also plan on trying to upgrade my gloves by starting Recipe of Disaster and getting up to, I believe it's steel you can get to. So I got to get a couple quests out of the way and overall just kind of grind out my stats. This is what we are looking at as far as stat wise goes at the end of this episode. We did make a ton of progress still. It does take a lot longer to level up some of these skills because obviously the higher you go, the more XP you need to level up. And I'm going to clip it to the bank to show what we are looking at as far as the bank goes. So we're looking at a bank value of almost 9 mil, which is crazy to think about since my main account's bank that I've been playing on for 3-4 years is only like 50 mil. So the fact that you can get useless items that add up to 9 mil in a hardcore Iron Man in the PvP world is pretty insane. Super happy to get the Tome of Fire this episode, but again, I highly doubt that I'm ever going to be able to use it because I'm going to die to combat. But I really want to thank you guys for over 1,500 views on my last video. Didn't think that anyone would ever want to watch this kind of series on my account since there's so many other content creators that are better than I am. Overall, super excited to be a part of the community though. Thank you guys so much for getting this far, and I hope to catch you guys in the next one.